Blog Talk Radio.
Good morning and welcome to Live Without Limits. Today's show is struggling with motivation. Do this. And what we need to do is, struggling with motivation. And what we need to do is put together a list of 10 easy ways to find your motivation. And one of the things you need to do is you need to read inspiring stories on blogs, on magazines, in books. The idea being that motivation is something that comes from within you. You motivate yourself. And often we don't always think about the things that we can do that can help us grow as individuals, and think of all the ways for you to grow as an individual, see how you can be the best at what you choose to be, because you know what? People often don't realize how you control your own lives. You control how you live your life, the things you can do, and how you can be the people that you truly want to be. And think of all the ways that you can be. Okay, and we're going to talk about motivational videos, and you can find those things on YouTube, you can find them on YouTube, you can go on Vimeo. There are many motivational speakers today that have posted all of the opportunities that they have talked about for years, and how you can grow and think of how you as an individual can grow to become what you truly want to be. And we don't always think about all those things, and how, as individuals, we can create all of the opportunities to grow. So, where do you see yourself in the next few months? Where or how have you struggled to change all of the things that you believe in your life? And let's look at some of those things. Let's think about how do you start saving things that inspire you. Maybe it's photos from Facebook or motivational quotes. Do you save these on your computer so you can pull them up when you are having a particular rough day? Here's something that I've done. Because in so many ways for me, I've had to learn to motivate myself to believe in my abilities in success, my abilities to achieve goals. So what have I done? I have had to learn to motivate myself. some of the things that I do, and often on people that I follow on Twitter, well, often when they post stuff, it comes into my feed. And I often find many motivational quotes that I have used for many a time in what I say. And here's some of the motivational quotes that I have often come up with. And here's an affirmation. I take personal responsibility for my results and commit to bring a positive force to those around me. And what that tells me is that I am taking responsibility for myself. And you're going to remember, for me, I was someone who grew up with a disability in a home that was very negative, and a mother that constantly told me that I was going to fail. And in so many ways, I know she really didn't mean to hurt me, but at the same time, she didn't know how to be any different than she was, and she wasn't willing to learn to be any different. Therefore, it was up to me to learn for myself how to grow. So I had to find things that would motivate me and help me believe in myself. And here's another one that's called How to Be Mentally Strong. And here's what it says. Don't fear alone time. And for me, that's something where I've always been alone many a time. And don't dwell on the past. You know, I mean, and I do. I know I've talked about certain things at times, but I think it's because it's part of my way of working through them that happened in the past, and to remind myself how far that I've come in overcoming them. Don't feel the world owes you. And you know, it really doesn't, but you have people that feel like everyone should bow down to them and treat them like they're God. And you know, what you put out into the world is what comes back to you. So don't expect immediate results. Don't worry about pleasing everyone. Don't waste time feeling sorry for yourself. Don't waste energy on the things you can't control. Don't let others influence your emotions. Don't resent all other people's success. Don't stay away from responsibilities. Don't give up after the first failure, and don't fear taking calculated risks. Because you know what? Every day of our life is a risk. And here's a quote that comes from Bob Proctor, and it says, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. And you know what? Part of what motivates you is to become a leader. Take classes and join seminars about motivation and goals. There are many classes out there that you can take. You can go on a program called Skillshare, and there's classes there. You can go on Udemy. There are many different ways today that you can take classes that can help get you where you truly want to be. And you know what? There are so many things that you can do today that can help you literally get where it is that you want to be in life. The problem is that for so many of us, we just don't take the opportunity to find what that is. And here's some things to think about. Are you struggling with staying motivated? You know what you want, but let's be honest. Sticking with it can be tough. You may just need a little inspiration to keep plowing ahead. But what can you do? Inspire yourself. That is why I've pulled together the following list of 10 easy ways to find some motivation. Read inspiring stories on blogs, in magazines, or in books. Read about others who have achieved the same goal that you were seeking, or watch motivational videos on YouTube. And let's put it this way. You've got Tony Robbins. You've got Jack Canfield. You have a number of speakers that, as the industry has evolved, you can take their classes online. You can find their books online, or you can attend one of their 3-day workshops. There are many ways that you can learn and find out all this information today that really was not available in the past. And that's because today, everything that you want can be found on the internet. And people have forgotten that years ago, when you wanted to learn something, you literally had to find a way to get it by attending classes, by buying books. And professional speakers still put out all of this information. But today, you get it in so many different ways. You do not have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars, in essence, to attend 3-day workshops, but you can find it out there where it's available for you as an individual to learn more, to pick up this information. And YouTube, everyone posts something on YouTube today. And how many people even realize how fast that has gone just in the last few years, that we forget just how important this is in our daily lives. And what we can do to truly build the success that we want. And here's some other things to start thinking about. Start saving things that inspire you. Maybe it's photos from Facebook or motivational quotes. Save these to your computer as you pull them up when you are having a particularly rough day. And you know, one of the things I do, I'm into the laws of attraction. So almost everything that I get, I will find that I get quotes from the laws of attraction. And let me kind of take a few minutes and read you what some of these quotes are, because I think they are really beneficial to you. And here's one that says, there are 2 primary choices in life: to accept conditions as they exist, or accept the responsibility of bringing them back or to you or whatever. And here's another one. No matter who we are or what we are trying to accomplish, achieving always begins with believing. And the thing is, guess what? If you truly believe in yourself and your abilities, and it's something we tend to take for granted that we don't always think about, but very much helps us get from where we are today to where we want to be tomorrow. And another place you can find some of these quotes is on Pinterest. Many a times, because I have boards on Pinterest, I will often get from Pinterest fresh little pictures or sayings, whatever, of things that I can use in my business to help me help other people. Take classes or join a seminar about motivation and goals. And you can find many of these before the access to the internet. I took a program called the American Seminar Leaders Association. And in that course, not only did I learn about goal setting, but I have a program that I teach on setting goals. Make a list of small successes that you've achieved already. Each small step moves you closer to your goal. You know what? The biggest problem that a lot of people have when it comes to goal setting is that for a lot of reasons, they tend to look at the end results of the goal and they forget that if they tend to think about and break it down into smaller steps that are achievable, because if you're at one end and you have to go 10, 20, 30 miles to get to your destination, it seems so far away. But if you break it down into a mile, 2 miles, 5 miles, even 10 miles, then when you get that to the end of the road, it's achievable because you found a way to do it. It's whether you walk, whether you take a bus, or whether you took a car, but you found a way to get there. And it happens that way in business. You look at what you want to do, whether it's making a sale on the internet. What do? You either become an affiliate with someone and you help them sell their products, or you join a co-op where you bring other people into the company and you can teach them to sell, or when they purchase products, you get commission on sales. Or you can learn first how to build a website. And the first thing you need to do when you do that is, how do you write? That there are programs out there, there's software out there that all you have to do is click a theme, then make a menu, then upload, not only make a menu, but make pages. Then you write on those pages. Then you need to write blogs. That what the blogs do is help you get your name out there, because it goes out into the internet where people can see it, because you through social media like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, you can market all of these things. So that's a simple way on how to create success for yourself. Upgrade your tools. Sometimes just having new toys to play with can inspire your next step. For example, if you want a photographer, get rid of your point and shoot and get a good camera to upgrade your iPhone. All the smartphones, every time they upgrade a new phone, they get better cameras on the phone that give you higher pixel rate. And how many times now it's all about doing selfies or taking pictures of everything that you see, because you don't know what gives you the opportunity to achieve some of the things that you truly need to. And here's some other things to go through. Do something fun that falls in line with your goal. For example, if you are writing a novel, then take time to write a short story for a break or visit a place that your book is set. You know, if you just sit 8 hours doing one thing, eventually you get tired of it. That's why if you've know that today we only have 4 soap operas, but there have been many a times that actors who have had roles in soap operas have taken breaks because that is a year-round opportunity to work. And and a lot of the skills that you use for a character become so ingrained that you don't always think about what you're doing. But if you do a play and you're in the play, say, for 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, and then you go do a different play or you do a movie or you take on a different role, then it's giving you a variety of things to do where you can learn and experience different things along the way. Take a class or follow a tutorial on something new that pertains to your goal. Udemy is an online site that offers tons of online courses on nearly every subject. Skillshare is another one. And there's a few of them that you can go on that speakers and trainers, even teachers, have gone on and posted their courses. Create an inspirational vision board or notebook. You can use Pinterest for this or good old-fashioned paper and images. Find images that outline or in magazines of what you want for success to look like. If you are trying to lose weight, find images of healthy foods, exercises you want to try, and new sports you want to learn. Include the new clothes you will wear when you reach that goal size. When you create a vision board, what you're doing is you're putting pictures up of things that you want. And what that does is that will motivate you to put in the hours of work that you need to build that income that you want to earn and to do the networking that you need to do, because the more opportunity you have to create the opportunities that give you the picture of what it wants. Because if you want a certain car, if you want a certain home, if you want to furnish it a certain way, then what those pictures do is they will be there for you to look at and see on a daily basis to help you achieve the goals that you want in life. And we often don't always think about all the little things that help motivate us to success. Fantasize about what your life would be like in a month or a year from now when you've achieved your goal. What does it look like? How do you feel? What are you wearing? Who are you associating with? Get details in your imagination. Wake up and often think about those things. Think about how they will help you achieve those goals. Not just your vision board, but it's like if you use visualization on a continual basis, what do? You're actually putting yourself at your goal. And when you put yourself at your goal, then you are seeing yourself succeeding. Surround yourself with motivated, positive people to be inspired by what they are doing. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time around. Make that time count. This is often something that we don't even think about, which is that we create our own success. And when you're around successful people, then you will succeed also. Because what you're doing is you're learning by watching them the things that they're doing to succeed in their lives. And why do people like to be around people who are millionaires? Because they may not be able to tell you what it was that got them where they were, but if you observe them, then you can learn what they have done. There will be times when you can't seem to pull yourself out of the funk, even with the ideas. So then, what do? The best times to ask for help are when you're stuck. You may have reached a point in your journey when you don't know what step to take next. This is a great time to ask a coach or mentor that think about it. What you are looking for is a mentor. Why? Because they will help you come up with the strategy you need to succeed. And once you have put that strategy in place, and then what they will do is help keep you accountable to follow through on that strategy to help you build and grow towards the goals that you truly want in life. When you fail, you worked hard at your goal and hit a snag and ended up failing. It can be a big blow to your motivation. Now is the perfect time to ask an accountability partner for support. They will encourage you and help you to get motivated to try again. Accountability partners can be colleagues, your significant other, your coach, or members of your mastermind group. And remember, one of the things that you can do is join groups of people that help each other get motivated and stay motivated to reach their goals. Because, there are going to be times when everything seems so unsurmountable. But if you have someone else there that can truly help you to achieve your goals, then you will get there better. Whenever you start a new goal or a new project, it's really easy to be motivated. But along the way, you might lose your motivation and continue by creating your own toolbox of inspirational tricks and asking for help when you are stuck. You can get yourself back on track. And I would like to remind you that you can go to my website, and that website is the #1 personalcareercoach.com. And on that site, you can sign up for both individual and group coaching. And what we do is we help you sit down and put together a mission statement that becomes very much a part of your business plan. And we help you break it down into short, achievable steps that you can reach so that along the way, as you gain success within your business along the way, then what we will do is introduce you to other people along the way that can help you in your business and do the networking that you need to do in order to succeed and build and grow your business to the kind of income that you truly want.